Hey, warning, beginning of the video, ABA community, this video has what we like to call an opinion. Everything here is my opinion. I got some help from a few statue players that helped me reorder it a little bit, but for the most part, this is all my opinion. So like, if you have a different opinion, tell me in the comments, because there's over 100 characters in this game. We're not going to agree on everything. If your main's not in the tier you want him in, just go complain about it in the comments. Get my viewer attention up. Okay, go get my interactions up. but yeah, it's my opinion, all jokes aside. So like, if you don't agree with something, just tell me about it. We can have a conversation about it in the comment section. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and let's get straight into it. Hey guys, Flame here, and today we're going to be doing something that's a long-awaited ABA tier list. Hope you guys do enjoy my videos. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that post notification bell if you want to be updated every single time I upload a video. And let's get straight into the video. Okay, so for this tier list, it's gonna have a lot of changes from my last one, because if you didn't know, my last tier list was about a year ago. And I dropped that tier list before the M1 change. So in that last tier list, Fist M1s were like half the range of Sword M1s. Now in today's ABA, that's not the case. All Fist M1s are the same range as Sword M1s. So that kind of made a lot of changes to the tier list in of itself, bro. Like, the tier list completely changed just from that. But since then, we've gotten countless buffs and nerfs. Especially, like, we just went through a whole bunch of characters that got buffed. So there's been tons and tons of changes, probably over 100 changes that have happened to the characters since my last tier list. So they're not going to look that similar, but there is a little bit of similarities, but we'll just cover that as we go through. Let's start off with the first tier being C tier. I mean, I meant D tier. So there's 3 characters I have in D tier: Kizaru, Gaara, and Asuna. 2 of these characters were also in my D tier last time, I'm pretty sure. Gaara and Kizaru. Same reasons basically. Gaara he's a lot better than he was, but he's still just bottom of the barrel character. Like, I don't really want to explain it too much. He's just not that great. His best combo is still pretty mid. Like, he's just, he's kind of mid. Can't use Sandcoffin unless they're away from you. Kind of mid. But Kizaru really just can't hit you unless you get hit by Yotamir, which getting hit by Yotamir or Raw is kind of crazy. And yeah, Kizaru's not nearly as bad as he used to be, especially if you're good at getting M1s. Now that Fist M1s are good, like, you could go crazy with Kizaru, but he's still not good. And Asuna's just really not good unless you're playing 2s or 3s, because her heal carries her base kit, and that's not really going to help you that much in 1s, because you can only use it when you get a stock, and like, you're not taking a stock on a good player with Asuna, bro. Alright, next tier we have C tier. This tier is basically just all characters that are easy to beat. Like, all of these characters are decent. Like, you could do good with any of them. Like, some would even say some of these characters are busted, but all of these characters have one thing in common: they are really easy to counter. Like, if you just play a certain way, you can beat any of these characters with ease. For example, Naruto, just literally throw projectiles and hit him with moves while he's stuck using Rasengans because he can't put up block. Zoro, block his ranged move and you get a free combo. All Might, don't let him cough. Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, all of these characters are just easy to fight against. Alright, next we have B tier, and B tier is a lot of characters now. There's some characters that got buffed, like Lancer, which brought him up into B tier because now he's got better combos. Just a lot of solid characters that have really good combos and really good extenders. One of the main things that has all these people in B tier is, like, the people in A tier are just, they have either better awakenings or they can, like, get combos easier. Like, a lot of the characters in B tier are kind of like combo characters that need M1s, or they've got something holding them back. Like, Todoroki would be so, bro, I had a few ranked people like that got statues and stuff help me make this tier list, and bro, they were trying to tell me Todoroki goes in S tier, bro. And he might in high tier gameplay, he might, but like, I just don't see it, bro. Defrost brings him down to B. DNC, take Defrost off the character and give him the 3 moves, and don't even give him a 4th move, but remove Defrost, and I'll put him in S. I'll submit, but like, while Defrost exists, I'm leaving him here. I'm leaving him in the gallows, bro. He can stay in the gulag. But nah, the rest of the characters in B, you know, I don't know. They're just, you need M1s mainly for most of them, but like, yeah. They're just not as hard to fight as the A tier people. The A tier people are like just crazy hard to fight against. Like Ilya would be an A tier if she didn't have 2 health, but yeah, stuff like that. There's just something holding back all these characters. Alright, next we got A tier. A tier is huge, bro. It's so crazy. When I was doing this tier list, it really just hit me how much characters are in this game, bro. Like, there was a lot of characters last time I did the tier list, but even just in the year gap from this tier list to the last one, they added so many characters, bro. But here's my A tier. A tier is just kind of super brain dead. Like, they're just all hard to deal with. All of these characters have a base kit and moves that just make them a menace to fight, and it's like just super annoying to fight. And if you're fighting one of these characters with anybody below, you're gonna have to usually outsmart your opponent to win, because like the characters in A tier are really brain dead basically, or they have something about them that just makes them such a gimmick. Like Shanks, for example, he's not super brain dead, but he's such a gimmick, bro. Like you have moving iframes and you have a 2-second cooldown guard break that you can just spam to win. Like, people will just run with Shanks and win like that. Itachi's got the instant stun and the different 50-50s he can do. Literally, them 2 techs carry him to, you can get carried to 100 plus elo with Itachi if you're just spamming 50-50 techs. Aokiji, his glacier, he's literally Todoroki but on steroids. Crazy as hell. Like, all these characters just have something that they're just such a gimmick now, like all of them. And then there's a lot of fist characters in here that just I couldn't put this high before on the last tier list because of their M1s, but now they're just crazy. PTS Luffy, crazy. Yusuke right now, crazy. Doppio, crazy. Like, all of these characters are just crazy. And now, let's go up to S tier. S tier is very interesting now. There used to not be this many characters up here, but there's some that have been up here for a while and some that I put up here. There's one hot take up here. For the most part, the people I talked to agreed with who's in S tier, except for some of them had a problem with Tokiyami, but like, I really don't care. A guard break extending move that's 360 AoE and sucks them into you is crazy, and that's why I have Tokiyami in S, literally just because of darkness. It's just so crazy to me. But the rest of the people are in S tier because Gilgamesh, he's just been borderline S tier for so long. He almost got nerfed into like C tier or B tier because they tried to take away his good M1s, but they gave him right back after they took him away from him, so he's still just as strong as he ever was. Gilgamesh is still just cracked. Pucci, you should know, he's got best awakening in the game. He can take your moves from you, so he's like one of the only characters that has that. He's like a combo character that doesn't get countered by iframe characters. Because if you use his one move that takes away moves as the first combo extender, you basically take away their ability to use their evasive. So once you hit them with that, you can just one-shot them and there's nothing they can do about it. Like, he literally counters the counter characters. And then Crollo, S tier because Fish Room is busted, bro. It literally makes 90% of the 1v1 maps unplayable. Like, he literally just wins on almost every map that's in 1v1s. Tengen lags everybody's computers, and he's just really easy to use. Tons of combos and tons of he's just a BS character. A is self-explanatory. Might Guy is pretty self-explanatory. Lemillion went so much higher up on this tier list since the last time because Fist M1s are good now, and he's just toxic. Bro, he's got the best iframes in the game besides maybe Toby. His awakening is cracked. Everything about it, he's just annoying. He's definitely the most irritating character to fight in the game. And then we have Killua. Snake Awakens is just like the easiest barrage to hit in the game. You get to keep like all of your momentum when you're using it. It has a fat hitbox, and you can spin in a circle while using it. And it stuns so much now. Like, Killua is just super cracked right now, and his awakening is really good. And then top of S tier we got Vegeta. The tiers, each tier on the tier list isn't ordered. I didn't order any of the characters. I just grouped them all up in a tier. There's too many characters in this game to order them best to worst in each tier, so I didn't do that. But last character in S we have is Vegeta. He's got an evasive. His base is super spammy. He's got combos. He's easy to use. He's got no cooldowns. His awakening is free. Like, he's literally just got everything, so that's why he's here. But yeah, that's the new tier list. There's a lot of characters in this game now, so if you don't agree with some of my picks, that makes sense because like there's literally over 100 characters. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you do enjoy my videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.